What if I told you right now you could have a coin worth potentially a lot of money that, depending on your financial position, you could retire from? There are coins out there in coin collections and out in pocket change that are worth a lot more money than their face value. All you have to do is know exactly what to look out for. It makes me sick when I hear stories about people bringing their coin collections to a pawn shop and getting completely ripped off. Now, that's not a jab at all pawn shops, but the reality is you need to do your homework and research before you sell off your collection. Without wasting any more time, let's hop into this video. So up first, we have a 1932 25-cent Washington quarter. Now this coin sold for $34,800, and here's why. So this coin was graded by PCGS as a mint state 66, and it is from the San Francisco Mint. Now you may be asking, how do you know if it's from the San Francisco Mint? I'll show you. Not many people know this, but if you flip the coin over and look in the back bottom center of the coin, you will see a small little S mint mark. That S mint mark stands for the San Francisco Mint. Now, typically speaking, San Francisco will produce less coins than the Philadelphia and Denver counterparts, but that's not always the case. What you need to know is that 1932 was the first year they ever produced the Washington quarter for the United States. When it comes to Washington quarters, condition is king. So the better the grade is, the more money it's going to be worth. Now, I don't want to get your hopes up that if you found a 1932 quarter that you have a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars or anything crazy like that. The reality is this coin sold for $34,800 because it's in a really high graded condition. And lastly, I'm going to go over the toning. Now really quick, what's toning? Toning happens when the metals in the coin will oxidize with the air. And you can see this has a bit of a rainbow look on the outside of the coin. All these things combined allowed it to sell for $34,800. Now this coin sold for $17,250. Now the majority of these Delaware statehood quarters are not going to be worth anywhere near this amount. But if you come across a collection and you can see that this is a proof coin, you could have a coin worth a lot of money. So how do you know if you have a proof coin or not? The first thing you need to look at is the backdrop or the field of the coin. That area right there is going to look like a mirror. You have to watch out because there are people out there that will polish coins to make them appear to be proof coins. Proof coins were essentially produced for collections and they were never meant to go out into circulation, but they do happen sometimes. If they do go out into circulation, the chances of them grading highly is pretty slim to none. This coin grading at a perfect grade of 70, which is so challenging to get, allowed it to sell for $17,250. Wait, 90% of you that watch the videos are still not subscribed. So you better subscribe right now so we can keep the lights on. Wait, no, I was kidding. Now I get a ton of questions on this coin. This is a 1975 10-cent Roosevelt dime graded by PCGS, a proof 68. Now remember, proof coins were not produced to go out into circulation, but it does happen sometimes. But the biggest reason why this coin sold for $456,000 is because it is missing an S mint mark around the date. Now please do not get this confused by the Philadelphia issued coin. Remember, this coin should have an S mint mark standing for the San Francisco Mint. You can have this exact coin without a mint mark, which is the majority of them, and that coin will be produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Long story short, what you need to look at is if your coin is a proof coin and it's missing that S mint mark. Because remember, most coins produced at Philadelphia are not produced with a mint mark at all. So that's where the confusion comes from. But because this one graded at a proof 68, which is phenomenal, it's such a high grade, there's only 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70, and this coin has a lot of very beautiful goldish purple toning on the coin, it sold for $456,000. Now, if you don't know, this 1944 S coin, there are quite a few of counterfeits out there. So if you come across this coin, be very cautious and wary. But essentially what you need to know is that this one wheat penny was accidentally struck on a zinc-coated steel planchet graded by NGC and Mint State 66. During the war efforts, they were transitioning from bronze and they needed bronze for ammunition, but the majority of your coins from 1943 should look like this, but not 1944. That's where the error arises. And that's why this coin sold for $373,750. Hit that subscribe button. It really does help out. If you back with them, stay for more, and I'll see you in the next video.